There are multiple movies with catastrophic, apocalyptic, and post-apocalyptic themes that contain 33 Gematria and other Masonic symbolism. We will begin by looking at Cloverfield and 10 Cloverfield Lane. The name Cloverfield does not have anything to do with the subject matter of these movies. When we encounter made-up names or words that do not make immediate sense, then suspicions of Gematria should arise. Clover equals 33. Cloverfield equals 111. The first movie takes place in New York. New York equals both 33 and 111. The lead actors' names have significant Gematria. Lizzie Kaplan plays Marlena Diamond, and Diamond is one of the more important 33 words due to the diamond's importance in alchemical symbolism. Jessica Lucas plays Lily Ford. Jessica equals 66. The movie is shot in a shaky handheld camera style, meaning the person holding the camera is one of the characters in the movie. T.J. Miller plays this cameraman named Hudson Platt, who is nicknamed HUD. Cameraman, HUD, and Miller all equal 33. Michael Stahl David plays Robert Rob Hawkins. Michael, Robert, and Hawkins singular equal 33. Mike Vogel plays his brother Jason Hawkins. Vogel means bird in German, and bird equals 33. Cloverfield uses goddess symbolism via the Statue of Liberty in the movie poster, and during the movie the head of the statue is launched towards them, coming to a stop in the middle of the street. The Statue of Liberty is a Masonic monument, and the goddess is a very important figure in Freemasonry and the occult. The characters stop in front of a store called Sephora. A Sephora is one of the 10 attributes of the Kabbalistic Tree of Life. While walking through the damaged and abandoned streets of New York, the characters come across a horse pulling an empty carriage. This is a likely reference to one of the 4 horses of the apocalypse, which, as we saw in part 1, refer to the 4 seasons of cyclical history. The characters rescue their friend Beth from her apartment building, which has tilted and has come to rest leaning against the building next to it. This is a possible 2-tower reference. The combining of the towers or pillars via the arch and keystone is an important Masonic concept. Finally, at the end of the movie we see video from a few weeks earlier of Rob and Beth during happier times. They are on the Ferris wheel at Coney Island. The Ferris wheel is a likely symbol of the wheel of history, or cyclical history, making it similar to the horse and carriage symbolism. The theory is that biblical disasters occur at certain times during the cycle of precession. This is why they put Masonic symbolism in apocalyptic movies. Beyoncé, whose name equals 33 and whose work contains loads of symbolism, put out a song called XO. XO is equal to 66 or 66. 66 is the number of years it takes for the sun to precess 1 degree of the 360-degree zodiac circle. The video for XO shows Beyoncé at Coney Island and features rides like the Wonder Wheel Ferris wheel, which appears to be what Rob and Beth are riding at the end of Cloverfield. Beyoncé sings a few interesting lines in XO. She says multiple times, "Kiss me before our time has run out," or "before they turn the lights out," and later says nobody sees what we see, they're just hopelessly gazing. Is time running out? Are they going to turn our lights out? Are people unaware that up ahead on the wheel of history are biblical disasters? 10 Cloverfield Lane is loaded with Masonic symbolism. We will start with the Gematria. There are 3 main characters in the movie, which mostly takes place in an underground bunker after an alleged chemical or nuclear attack. First, if you spell out the number 10 from the movie title, it equals 33. John Goodman plays Howard. Both Goodman and Howard equal 33. When 33 actors play 33 characters, something is usually afoot. The other 2 actors don't have obvious name Gematria, but John Gallagher Jr. did play a character named Mason in another movie called Short Term 12. Plus, Jr. equals 33. The bunker is near Lake Charles. Charles equals 66. Midway through, they do a puzzle called Catfish. Catfish equals 66. When they finish the puzzle, there are a few pieces missing, leaving the cat with one eye. This is single or all-seeing eye symbolism. Immediately after this, Emmett and Michelle have a brief conversation which includes the words axes, chainsaws, shotgun, and lumberjacks. The weapons are part of the post-apocalyptic conversation, but the addition of the word lumberjack is suspicious. If we check the Gematria, we see that axe, chainsaw, shotguns, and lumberjack all equal 33. They use these words in rapid succession after completing a one-eyed cat puzzle. Early in the movie, Howard points to a silent police scanner to show Michelle that there is no activity above ground. The scanner says pyramid on it and is on channel 16. 16 spelled out equals 33. The model number on the scanner is PS8KX. Changing the letters to numbers and adding them makes 33. Also, the scanner is shown next to a ball mason jar, a likely reference to Freemasonry. Throughout the movie, Emmett has the use of only one arm. One arm equals 33. They show a magazine called Teenagers multiple times. Teenage equals 33. At the beginning of the movie, Michelle speaks on her phone to the boyfriend she is leaving. His name is Ben, which equals 33 in reverse reduction. She hangs up on him at 6:27. 6 plus 27 is 33. Michelle has a lamp in her bunker room which says Lulu on it, with the two LUs separated. This is significant because both L and U reduce to 3, making LU 33, but unreduced, L equals 12 and U equals 21. Added together they make 33. They thus make 33 two different ways. Plus, Lulu together is two 33s or 66. Howard tells Michelle about his daughter Megan's love for French culture. A person who admires France, its people, or its culture is called a Francophile. Franco equals 33. There is an undisguised 33 shown towards the end just before Michelle escapes by climbing up the symbolic ladder towards the light. The Masonic Eiffel Tower is displayed prominently in 10 Cloverfield Lane. The first movie used the goddess symbolism of the Masonic Statue of Liberty. This second movie uses some interesting substitutes for the goddess. The first song played by Howard on his jukebox is Venus by Frankie Avalon. This goddess reference is fairly clear, but it gets stranger. Howard has a duck on the shower curtain in his bunker. Michelle eventually makes her escape hazmat suit out of this shower curtain. When they eat at the table in the middle of the movie, Howard is shown with little rubber ducks behind him. In 1986, they released a movie called Howard the Duck, produced by George Lucas. This may be one of the worst movies ever made, but it helps to illustrate the importance of duck symbolism. They also made a movie called The Mighty Ducks, and there is currently a hockey team called the Anaheim Ducks. Anaheim equals 33. And the team logo has a barely disguised 33 on it. Number 33 on the Anaheim Ducks is Jacob Silverberg. Jacob with a K equals 33, and Silverberg with an F equals 66. The star of the Mighty Ducks movie, Emilio Estevez equals 66. At the beginning of Howard the Duck, Howard is forced through a portal or gateway which sends him from Duck World to Earth. After passing a planet that looks like Saturn, he reaches the center of the gateway represented by the black monolith from 2001: A Space Odyssey. As he passes through the monolith, it explodes, turning into the title words of Howard the Duck. When Howard reaches Earth, he lands in Cleveland. Cleveland equals 33. We saw the importance of the black monolith and 2001 in part 1, and here it is again in relation to Howard equals 33 and duck symbolism, which can then be related back to 10 Cloverfield Lane. Birds in general are important in this symbolic world partly because they can soar towards the heavens. Bird equals 33. But birds like ducks can also navigate on land and in the water, so they may have some relationship to the four elements. You can find multiple books and websites that say ducks are a symbol of the goddess Isis. Many symbols are used for Isis, but the evidence we will see from movies supports the duck as Isis theory. We will not get into the nature of the alleged terror group also called ISIS, but their name is highly suspicious, because Isis is the queen of the occult world, the ultimate goddess figure. Isis Unveiled is the name of a classic occult work by H.P. Blavatsky. The name of this terrorist group, which is used to scare the masses and to continue conflict in the Middle East, may be an occult joke. If you Google search for Isis and duck, you will see pictures of rubber duck heads photoshopped onto the heads of ISIS terrorists. These pictures of ISIS members with duck heads may be part of the occult joke and might provide us with another link between ducks and ISIS. In 10 Cloverfield Lane, Howard says his daughter's favorite movie was Pretty in Pink. When Emmett sees him watching it, he asks if it is the movie 16 Candles. Both 16 and candle equal 33. In Pretty in Pink, there is a character named Ducky. Early in the movie, he is shown wearing a pin which looks like a shooting five-pointed star. The shooting star and five-pointed star are used in Masonic symbolism. In ancient Egypt, Isis was equivalent to Sirius. The blazing star of Freemasonry is Sirius. As seen in Part 1, our sun may be in a binary star system with Sirius, and this may be one of the great secrets of the occult. If the duck is Isis and Isis is Sirius, then we may have connected a lot of this symbolism. In Howard the Duck, Howard is shown approaching Earth as what looks like a shooting star. Pretty in Pink stars Molly Ringwald, who plays Andy. Molly Ringwald equals 66, and Andy with an IE equals 33. At the end of the movie, Andy goes to the prom alone, but pauses before entering. She then sees her friend Ducky, who gives her the courage to go into the dance. When she first sees him, he is shown inside two pillars and an arch, and up a stairway. This is a highly Masonic scene. We can see the shooting star inside the archway in Masonic images. We can also see the five-pointed star at the top of a stairway in Masonic images. Ducky, who wears the shooting five-pointed star, is being shown in the place of Sirius. Sirius is equivalent to Isis. The duck is said to be an Isis symbol. They appear to be showing us a symbolic relationship between Isis, Sirius, and ducks. John Cryer played the part of Ducky in Pretty in Pink. There are only a few actors in 10 Cloverfield Lane. One of them is Suzanne Cryer, who plays a diseased-looking woman trying to get into Howard's bunker. Cryer equals 33. There is more symbolism in Pretty in Pink, including a couple shots of the Masonic black and white checkerboard, as well as the 666 hand sign. In 10 Cloverfield Lane, they show two ways out of the bunker. One is a stairway and the other a ladder, both leading to the light. Masons seek the light, and the stairway and Jacob's ladder can be seen in many Masonic tracing boards. The underground setting allows them to symbolize the rise from spiritual darkness, up the stairway or ladder, to a state of enlightenment. They made another underground-themed movie about the highly symbolic buried Chilean miners. They called it the 33. The 33 miners were brought to the surface in phoenix capsules, as in the mythological phoenix, which is a symbol of cyclical rebirth. 10 Cloverfield Lane was released on March 11, 2016, or 3/11/2016. 3/11 is a common way they use to represent 3 times 11 equals 33. Zombieland is another post-apocalyptic movie, and it has a few ties to the Cloverfield films. On the movie poster, the actors are holding the weapons with 33 Gematria that they talk about in 10 Cloverfield Lane. They have 2 shotguns, a chainsaw, and an axe. In 10 Cloverfield Lane, Michelle climbs up a ladder to look out the window and finds the word "help" scratched into the glass. In Zombieland, Woody Harrelson and Jesse Eisenberg also come across a help sign, this one with a 3 replacing the E. Numbers are used to replace letters in many public forms like corporate logos and television and movie titles. This is likely a reference to Gematria, or use of letters as numbers. Just like in the first Cloverfield, Zombieland ends in an amusement park. The poster shows a Ferris wheel in the background. This movie includes important names like Emma Stone, Abigail Breslin, and Bill Murray. Emma Stone equals 33. Murray equals 33. Abigail Breslin equals 66 and stars in another important apocalyptic movie called Maggie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Emma Stone's name is important, partly because stone symbolism is used in alchemy and masonry. The philosopher's stone is a key concept. There is a Masonic magazine called Living Stones. Emma Stone plays Christus spelled with a K, making it equal to 33. Zombieland helps us validate the 33 phenomenon with a visual 33. The characters use 3 vehicles, all of which have 3s painted on the sides. That's 2 3s, or 33. The second vehicle they use is a Hummer, and Hummer equals 33. During the opening credits, they show an XXX painted on a wall. XXX is 666. While driving together, Jesse Eisenberg says Woody Harrelson looks like Yosemite Sam. Yosemite equals 111, and Sam is one of the most basic and common 33 words. One of the most important parts of the movie is the main character's stop at Bill Murray's house. The movie is somewhat entertaining up to this point, but this part is a strange tribute to Murray for reasons which must be completely unknown to almost all viewers. The movie becomes very unoriginal, even playing clips directly from Ghostbusters. Why? Because Murray equals 33, and he has been used in multiple highly symbolic roles throughout his career. Zombieland helps to confirm this. Murray's house in the movie is full of arches and columns, and there is a symbolic stairway when they first enter. It is a very Masonic house. This is a tribute to Murray as a classic Masonic movie symbol, within a movie with Masonic themes. It is a big moment for 33 movie symbolism. Like Cloverfield, Zombieland's last scene takes place in an amusement park. Rides like the Ferris wheel appear to symbolize man's ride on the Wheel of Fortune, or the Wheel of History. The merry-go-round at the park has 5 pointed stars on it, along with standard merry-go-round horses. These horses could refer to the 4 horses of the apocalypse, just like the horse and carriage from Cloverfield, and the 5 pointed stars in the middle would represent Sirius, the driver of cyclical history. Emma Stone and Abigail Breslin go on a pendulum ride which happens to have a sphinx on it. The ups and downs of the ride are likely a metaphor for humanity's journey through the higher and lower levels of consciousness dictated by the cycle of precession, and it just so happens that Breslin holds a dog stuffed animal. This is a dog star, or Sirius reference. The park also has a rubber ducky stand called Quagmire, for more duck symbolism. In some Zombieland posters, Jesse Eisenberg holds a golf club instead of a shotgun. Golf club equals 33. Abigail Breslin provides a link to another post-apocalyptic movie called Maggie. She stars with Arnold Schwarzenegger who plays her father. Their names are Maggie and Wade Vogel. Maggie and Wade both equal 33, meaning the name of the movie equals 33 as well. The last name Vogel means bird in German, as we saw with Mike Vogel from the first Cloverfield. Bird equals 33. This is a clever way to make both stars' names equivalent to 33. We know Abigail Breslin equals 66, but Arnold's name is very important too. Why was he allowed to keep such a long unmarketable name? Early in his career, he used the name Arnold Strong. That must have been before they realized that Schwarzenegger equals 66, and his full name equals 223. 223 is the skull and bones 322 backwards. Both 223 and 322 can be seen as 22 times 3, which is 66. V is also the 22nd letter, so 322 is 3V, and the Hebrew Gematria value for V is 6, making 3V666. Arnold's name is important, and this is probably why he has worked so much in this genre. There is more interesting Gematria in Maggie, including names like Aunt Linda, Stephen, Romero, Ali, and Aiden, which all equal 33. More significantly though, there is a character named Mason, played by an actor named Lip Tack, which equals 33. Early in the movie, Maggie appears to dial 666 on a rotary phone. Later on, they flash to a random fox in the woods. Fox equals 666. I Am Legend with Will Smith is a post-apocalyptic movie which features a virus nicknamed KV. K and V are important letters in standard gematria because they are the only two repeating numbers, or rep digits, within the 26-letter alphabet. K equals 11, and V equals 22. 11 plus 22 equals 33, and this is a special combination because the rep digit 33 is created by two other rep digits. JFK was assassinated on 11/22/1963. Kennedy equals 33, and his assassination included plenty of Masonic symbolism. In I Am Legend, a KV equals 33 virus is responsible for the deaths of the vast majority of the human population. Emma Thompson, a multiple Oscar winner, strangely decided to play a tiny cameo role in this action movie. Her character is a doctor who accidentally created the cancer cure which turned into the deadly virus. The doctor's name is Alice. Both Thompson and Alice equal 33. Will Smith is the only actor for most of the movie, but he is kept company by a dog named Sam. Sam equals 33, and dogs often represent the dog star Sirius. This is a 33 dog in a movie about the apocalyptic KV equals 33 virus. The major themes of these movies are the same as those explained in Part 1 of this series. What is new here in Part 2 is the post-apocalyptic theme. Those in the know may believe that catastrophic events of biblical proportions are an inevitable part of the cycle of history. This may be why they include Masonic symbolism in these types of movies. If our sun has a binary partner, the second sun's approach might bring violent changes before a new equilibrium is reached and the next golden age dawns. We talked about a few new symbols like the goddess, Isis, the duck, the Ferris wheel and other amusement park rides, the all-seeing eye, and a few other Masonic concepts. We see the number 33 everywhere, but the number 111 comes up quite often as well. There is a system of gematria that multiplies the standard numbers for each letter by 6. 111 times 6 is 666. Very few words or names approach a value as high as 666 in the basic systems. Multiplying by 6 allows them to produce larger values, and this is very likely why we see the number 111 so often. 33 and 666, just like Turner and Hooch. All these symbols can be fit into the same story. Possibly the most visible and compact symbol of this story can be seen on the Cloverfield poster, namely the Statue of Liberty. The goddess will liberate the world with her torch of enlightenment. Or, Sirius, which is the goddess Isis or the duck or the dog, will bring the forces of a second sun, which will trigger the rise of the Kundalini up the 33 vertebrae of the spine, activating the all-seeing eye or the pineal gland, initiating a new golden age, which is part of the cycle of history, which is made up of 12 zodiac ages or 36 decans, each of which lasts 666.666 years.